Wanted to take a look at one of my absolute favorite work lights. Now, this is one I would carry and carry at work and use all the time. You can see it's definitely seen its share of use. This one's really been around, this black one. So this is an Olight Baton 3 Pro Max. So they have the Baton 3 Pro, which is an 18650 battery. The Pro Max uses a 21700. Olight branded cell, 5,000 milliamp hour. For work, that was really important to me. I use this thing pretty much as my trouble light. So there were some instances when I was working behind our paint booth, and I'd have to go down inside the fan housings. So you go and lock everything out, and it's way down behind the paint booth. You take apart some of the fan housings, and you take some covers off and climb down in there and clean paint out of the venturis of the fans and work on the bearings and all kinds of stuff. And so what was nice about this light is its magnetic base. So I could just go turn this thing on and stick it anywhere that I needed to. And it would light up my whole work area. It has several modes, just like all of them. We're all used to this OI or UI. You got your moonlight, your low, medium, high, and you can toggle through, or you can double tap and get your turbo. We're all used to that kind of stuff. On this light, the turbo is 2,500 lumens. Now that was great once in a while. If I had to look way up into the ceiling or something like that, I could click that thing on to 2,500 lumens and really see. But most of the time, I was on a lot of the lower settings. Let's see. So we have low is, I'm looking on their website right now, 15 lumens, because this is a cool white version. So low is 15 lumens, and that ran for 180 hours. So I just needed pretty much to get through a day, you know. So I could also take and run, let's see here. I could take and run, I'm sorry, I'm looking at these levels here and something's not adding up here for me. Well, on high, you have 800 lumens, and that'll run for 243 minutes. So, you know, when you're working all day, you're not working under the flashlight all day. 243 minutes is a long time, you know. So usually you could get everything done on high if you want. If not, you drop down to the next level, which is 120 lumens, which honestly, when you're in a tight area working on something, 120 lumens is pretty good. And that runs for 23 hours. So between those two levels, I pretty much got all of the work done that I needed to. See, he has a TIR lens. But the important thing is that it's a fairly floody beam. We'll do some night shots outside as well. But that's important because I'm working right here. I might be inside of an electrical panel, and I stick this thing to the side of the electrical panel to light up a relay or something that I'm working on. or maybe I'm working in a bearing, like I said, inside those fans. I need to be able to concentrate and see right there. I don't want a tiny little spotlight of a beam. I need a nice flood. And so when this light came out, I really got pumped. I didn't want something that was, like I said, super throwy, and I didn't need a whole bunch of different modes. And, you know, I have different lighting levels with this, so I can tailor it to what I need. But I didn't need anything fancy. I needed something with a big battery so that I could carry this in charged, and I know that I can work all day with it, sticking it wherever I want. This thing has seen some abuse. Probably needs to be cleaned up a little bit, honestly. But it's tough. And I'll tell you what, when you go and you drill into a box, say to run a conduit in or something, all you got to do, take a rag, put it over a plastic bag, anything like that, and you can just pull all of those metal chips right out of the bottom of that box, and you just grab that up and toss it to the side. So you can clean up. You drop a little screw down into a crevice. You just run that magnet on there and it pulls the screw right out. You can even set this on the side of a screwdriver, and the magnet is strong enough to slightly magnetize the tip of the screwdriver and help you get the screw started. This is it's kind of like a little lighting multi-tool. I carried it a lot so you can see the switch. It used to have just a nice tiny little status dot, and now it's some of that. It's a polymer switch, and it's kind of got a coating over it. That coating's starting to wear off. Doesn't matter to me. I don't care. When you move this around, the indicator comes on to tell you where you're at. So I'm still on green. I still have plenty of battery life left. I know I'm good to go. I usually didn't let this run. Once it turned to yellow, I threw it on the charger that night. I didn't let it go down to red because you never know what might happen during the day. I might need it the next day for some extended work. But this is just maybe a touch too big for an EDC light. I have carried an EDC. I have two of these. One of them is green, and then this black one. I have carried them for EDC, but a smaller, more compact light is preferable, to be honest. But when you're heading into a dark spot where you're going to have to work for a while, honestly, I believe that this is one of the best lights you can get. Headlights would also be great. Oh, this is a neutral white. I said this was a cool white. This is a neutral. The green one I have is a cool white. Maybe I'll take both of them out, and I will try the neutral versus the cool white out in the darkness. That'll give you an idea of the floody beam and everything. If I had to be cut down to one handheld flashlight, this would be in the running for the one that I would keep, for sure. This is the kind of light that you could throw in your car, and it's plenty bright. It has, even though it's floody, has plenty of throw to light up an area. You could set this in a tent and just let it run, light up the whole tent. You could clip this onto something, stick it on the side of a car if you need to change a tire. There's a lot you could do with this light. And it's just a no-nonsense, tough, long-lasting flashlight. And yeah, you can tell that I really like this light. This is my favorite light that Olight has ever come out with overall. Now, there's other ones that I like for other purposes, but I use a flashlight constantly at work, and so this has really seen some use, and it's no worse for wear. I like that the anodizing is getting rubbed off, and it shows where I've dropped it, and I think that's awesome. It just shows that it's been my buddy for a while. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about the Baton 3 Pro Max. I'm interested to see what Olight does with this. If they update this with anything. I saw that they had a purple one that's sold out, and they had an orange one. But I've got a black and a green one, and I'm pretty happy with those. So let me know. What's your favorite work light? I'd love to hear some more suggestions. I'm always open to suggestions. And have you ever used a Pro Max? If so, let me know what you think of the grip and how it operates and all that. Love to hear from you. Till next time, take it easy. Bye. Okay, so here we are out in the darkness. And I'll start with the neutral white. Here's moonlight. Just shooting down the drive here. Here's low. Medium. High. And there's a double click for turbo. See, look how floody that is. Low, medium, high. It just makes for a really good work light. I mean, this is a great dog walk light. It's just an absolutely fantastic all-around light. So that is the neutral white version. So now I'll bring the cool white in. And we've got low. Right there's low. First one was moonlight. Medium. Can you hear the all the coyotes? I hope you can hear those. They're going crazy. Low, medium, high. Low, medium. So there's high. And there's turbo on cool white. So that's cool white turbo. There's neutral white turbo. Cool white turbo. Neutral white turbo. You can see a color difference. Hope that's coming through on the camera. There's a few lumens difference too. With the cool white, usually producing a few more lumens. I tend to really like neutral white though, but for work light, honestly, it doesn't matter. And overall, it doesn't matter too much to me. But if I had to choose one or the other, I think the neutral white just looks really good. There's that neutral white again. You can see it's a warmer color. We're just walking with the flashlight on high. I've got the exposure locked, so you can tell the difference in the brightnesses and stuff. There's turbo again for cool white. So, you know, for this much light, this much output, this light really isn't that big. It's, I don't know, I really like the design of this light. There's low, medium. Medium is a fantastic level. I think I did most of my work under medium. So, yep, there's the night shots. Kind of give you an idea of cool white versus neutral white as well. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think of the Pro Max. Thanks a lot.